Hello, I'm Aleksandra, project manager at Riverdi, and today we're going to talk briefly about IP rates. Well, the part of our job is to support our customer into implementing Riverdi modules into the final devices. One of the most common questions is question about IP rates. So let's see what's that. The IP rate is international scale that rates the degree of protection against mechanical intrusion of solids and liquids. The first digit is about solids, so it's from 0 up to 6. So for example, that would be dust or a finger. The second digit is about liquids, so water, but from the splashes through a high humidity environment into even immersion. Considering Riverdi modules, our modules, that will be about how would you like to mount our module into your device. The standard Riverdi series proposed two mechanical ways. First would be, that would be customer's housing, with the mounting brackets, so from the back. The second would be with extended glass from the front. Front glass could be the part of the touch panel, as well as just the top glass surface without any touch sensor. If you're up to high IP rate and choose the mounting brackets, so mounting from the back, please remember that sealing is up to you in this case. The great idea would be to apply one-sided gasket here, so when assembling, you can push the module onto the gasket. Why one-sided? Well, the service is easier, so you can easily disassemble and do not damage that. If you don't mind about damages, you can use some glue or silicone. That will be perfect sealing as well. When you use extended glass, please think how high IP would you like to have. The border needs to have some minimums depending on the level. We need to also fit the gaskets in. The gasket cannot be too thin, it will twist. Also, all materials got its tolerances, so it's important to choose the good fit into the design. Also, please let us know what's the material that we will be sticking glass into. That's very important for choosing the good glues. Also, let us know if your mold, if your surface we are gluing to is even. We can use some gasket with a foam carrier just to buffer the differences, so the sealing would be very good. Last but not least, the gasket we will use for high IP rates will not be two L's like in low IP solutions. That would be one piece. It is a bit more expensive, although perfect for high IP solutions. There are no corners that dust or water could get into the module. What shall we add at the end? Well, about the RTPs, for example. The RTPs, because of the film on top, are not very good for high humidity environments. Eventually, after longest exposure, the film will let the water in. Of course, you can customize your solution. You can choose, for example, very thin glass on front or seal it in a specific way, although that will be a challenge to seal for high IP the resistive touch panel. And what's more important and what's the most common mistake? Please do not over-spec your design. For 98% of coffee machines, you don't need to have the IP rate very high, like military, that would be 68, for your coffee machine. 54, for example, is good for gardening control system. So take the reference, look at your design, think about environment, and we will help you with the best solution. So thanks a lot, thanks for this video, and see you at the next one.